Hey guys, welcome back to another movie review. So last night I got the opportunity to go watch Sinners, and this is my spoiler-free review. Now before I start this review, if y'all don't know what this movie is, this is a brand new period piece vampire horror action movie. This movie is set in the 1930s Jim Crow South, and this movie follows two twin brothers who return home to Mississippi to start up their own juke joint club. And everything seems to be going well for them until one day things start to take a dark turn when vampires show up. This movie is directed by Ryan Coogler, who is the same man who brought us movies like Fruitvale Station, Creed, and of course the two Black Panther movies. And it stars Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld. Now when I heard that this movie was being made, I was like, oh okay, this sounds interesting. But when the trailers for this movie dropped on the internet, I thought they looked absolutely insane, and this easily became one of my most anticipated movies of the year. And now that I've seen this movie last night, guys, I am not kidding when I say this, but this movie is easily the best movie I've seen this year so far. This movie was a life-changing cultural cinematic masterpiece, and it is easily the best movie Ryan Coogler has ever directed. I'm not glazing and I'm not over-exaggerating, this movie was freaking peak. There are so many things to process here, so let's break down the best and worst parts of the movie. The first positive for this movie is the acting performances. Michael B. Jordan gave an incredible performance as the two twin brothers known as Smoke and Stack. He embodies these two characters so well, and he just did a great job at giving them their own personalities. Haley Steinfeld was absolutely phenomenal in this movie, and her character just made me think, you know what? Maybe it ain't so bad if I get bit by a vampire. And I thought everybody else in the cast also did a wonderful job. Overall, I thought the acting in this movie was absolutely incredible. Another positive for this movie is Miles Catton's character Sammy. His character absolutely stole the show for me, and he gave such an outstanding performance in this movie. And not to mention, the way he sings in this movie is absolutely incredible, and he has such an amazing voice. And it's honestly so shocking to find out that this is the only movie that he's currently in, and I can guarantee you after seeing this movie, he definitely needs to be in more movies going forward. Overall, I thought Miles Catton's character was such a standout in this movie. Another positive for this movie is the cinematography. The cinematography in this movie is absolutely fantastic, and I thought this movie was shot so well. Overall, I thought the cinematography in this movie was beautiful. Another positive for this movie is the action. The action in this movie is so brutal, so bloody, and so raw, and I absolutely loved every single minute of it. Overall, I thought the action in this movie was awesome. Another positive for this movie is the music. The blues music in this movie is absolutely amazing, and it perfectly fits the entire 1930s Jim Crow South Mississippi vibe of this movie. Overall, I absolutely loved the music in this movie. And the final positive for this movie is the ending. The ending of this movie was absolutely masterful, and I consider it to be one of the greatest endings to a movie I've ever seen in my life. Overall, I thought the ending of this movie was absolutely great. Overall, I had such an incredible time at the theaters watching this, and this is easily the best movie that Ryan Coogler has ever directed, and this is hands down my favorite movie of 2025 so far, and I highly encourage you guys to go support this movie in theaters because I promise y'all, this movie will not disappoint y'all, and the rating I would give for this is an easy 10 out of 10. And before I end this video, I just want to let y'all know that this movie has both a mid and post-credit scene, so please stay for those. Do not leave the theater when the credits start rolling. But anyways, yeah, that's my review of Sinners, and thank you for watching. If you want to see more reviews like this, follow me for more. Peace out.